Failure is not a bad thing. It's what you do after failing that would determine the course of your life. I have gotten to a point in my life where I see failure as a learning process. I see failure as a time for me to build character. I see failure as a time for me to grow. Because if everything is going so well, it just tells me that I'm not putting enough effort, or I'm just too comfortable where I am. So when I push, when I take risks, and when I fail, I know that I'm doing something differently. Because before I learned something, I could fail at it a lot of times, and then I become a pro. When you fail or you encounter failure, do you stay down, or do you pick yourself up no matter how many times you fail? As long as you keep standing, as long as you keep showing up, as long as you keep picking yourself up, you can always change that report from failure to success. But when you stay down in defeat, there's a problem. When you encounter failure, it's not the time for you to wallow. It's not the time for you to beat yourself up. It's not the time for you to feel like it is the end of the world, because it's not. Great inventions came from a lot of failures, a lot of things not going right. But then there was a breakthrough. I think that's how we should see failure, as the path you need to take sometimes for a breakthrough. Things are not going to always go your way. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be all rosy. There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs. There's going to be times where you have to grow. And failing sometimes is a way for you to grow. Grow out of that victim mentality. Grow out of that being stuck at a state, for you to break through. Sometimes failure is what helps you learn and push harder. When faced with failure, push. When you are knocked down by failure, fight back. And failure is in your face, stand tall. Keep pushing until you get that breakthrough. Instead of fearing failure, embrace it, learn from it. Yeah, there's gonna be that feeling of not being adequate, but if you take inventory and make the necessary changes, you're gonna find yourself on the other side succeeding. The difference between failure and success is the decision you make and the attitude you have when you fail initially. So don't give up. Stand tall and win. Have a great day.